So if you haven't heard the news lately, well, a new update came out for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And well, with this update that recently came out, a lot of reports are coming out saying that a lot of people's save data is being permanently deleted. So a lot of you may be sitting there thinking to yourself, maybe I'm being a little more over dramatic. Like Gar's being over dramatic. He's just trying to slander the Pokemon company, blah, blah, blah. Well, no, not really. Because see, on Reddit right now, there is actually a posting from the person that actually got affected by this glitch. We are now up to at least 5 people on the subreddit, including the comment sections on other posts, that we have lost their save data after pairing with Pokemon Go to send a postcard. I posted about it yesterday in detail and my post was removed. Not sure why. Gee, I wonder why. Obviously, this is a small number of players overall, but people need to be aware that there is some level of risk. I lost 595 hours save file because of this, and so far nothing can be done to recover my save. Now I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I was kind of skeptical at first too, but on Twitter where I was going through and I saw the article by Kotaku, I actually found the guy in the comment section and asked him like, hey, do you think you could send me some video evidence of this? I'm actually kind of curious about this. And well, let's go ahead and play part of that clip real quick. And you know, after he showed me this video of actual video evidence of this actually happening, the hours he actually had on him, and I'm pretty sure he lost a lot of Pokemon and a lot of shinies too. And hunting for like shinies and special Pokemon too is really not easy in a Pokemon game. Considering how low of a chance you can get to get a shiny in this game, oh boy. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue reading the post. We are now around a dozen people this has happened to. Between the comments here and on another post, now I'll have linked to Go, but some experienced it just after downloading the DLC. So it may be more of a patch issue than connected to Go. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was because of the patch. Edit 2. Recovering the backup save by holding up BX does not work in this case, because the game doesn't even load to the home screen. Thank you for everyone making suggestions to get the save back. But after that particular thing, it is not an option here. So in that same clip I showed you guys earlier with his play hours and stuff, he was also very, very gracious enough to actually show some other footage of him actually booting up the game and basically explaining what just happened in this post, but with actual video evidence. Now, a lot of you may be saying, hold up, wait a minute, isn't there cloud saving on Nintendo Switch? Yeah, that's actually one of the services you pay for. But bit of a spoil alert, get a load of this too, you can't back up your Pokemon games. Pokemon Sword and Shield and Pokemon Legends of Arceus and well, this Pokemon game, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, you cannot back up your saves. So if something like this happens, your game save is gone permanently. Like you can't even recover it if it goes something haywire like this. So I decided to go into the comment section and look at what other people are saying. Maybe they're having some luck to fix it, maybe, who knows. But there's actually this other post that said, happened to me too, but my save data corruption appeared right after I purchased the DLC. Wanted to restart the game to punch in the code for Zoroark, but the game could not start. It just said that the save data could not be recognized. Had to delete the file and say goodbye to over 90 shining Pokemon in a living dex. Ooh, that is... ooh. So the original poster, the OP, made a little bit of a list for people to like answer the things. It happened to me too. Already commented and answering the questions. I did buy the DLC, I did connect to Pokemon Go, I did send postcards 2 or 3 before everything happened. My game is physical copy of Pokemon Violet. The last thing I did was be in a Union Circle catching Vivians and then host one. I saved the game after disbanding the Union Circle. The next day, save corrupted. 6, my console's an OLED. Now a lot of you may be sitting here connecting the dots like a smart person saying, maybe it's the Switch OLED that's doing this. No, here's another post from another person that commented on that Reddit post. This happened to me a few days ago, posting a game with answer. No, I didn't purchase the DLC, but I downloaded the update. I connected to Go twice. I sent postcards twice. No, the issues the first time, but got the error message starting the game after the second. Physical copy. 5, I closed the game immediately after sending the postcard, saving the game. 6, it's a version 2 Switch. So meaning that it's not the hardware itself that's the cause of the problem. Listen guys, I'm going to level here with you, and I'm going to be real with you guys. I love Pokemon. I was probably one of the first wave of when Pokemon came out, when the animated show came out, the Pokemon cards, the video games, all that. When that all came out, the Pokemon fever was like absolutely crazy when I was younger. But I'm going to tell you right now, when I was younger, I never, ever had any of these type of problems. None of my game saves were getting deleted unless the battery in the cartridge of the game actually went out. And I'm not going to sit here on a soap opera box preaching that, oh my god, first gen, the first wave of Pokemon games were so good. No. If you actually go look up some videos about the badge boosting glitch or the missing no glitch, like I will be on that hill of saying that no Pokemon game was ever perfect. But this game right here, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, has been the most buggiest game I've ever played in my life. I am talking about pop-ins, glitches. When you look at far away from, like right here in the footage right now, if you look, yeah, you see that right there where it's all twitching and stuff? It still happens in the game after the patch update. And mind you, I was one of the lucky ones where my copy didn't get bugged out. But if it did though, I had backup plans. And I hope anybody that's watching right now, sometimes when you play Pokemon games or Nintendo games, you got to make sure you have cloud save on, okay? Or and unfortunately you may have to do this if you really do care about your game save, you may have to buy another Switch. But now I'm going to say something a little controversial that may get the Nintendo ninjas on me. I'm going to say this. Piracy is wrong. It is absolutely wrong. If you are able to buy the product and get the product in your hands to enjoy, do it. It supports the companies and makes them money and keeps them alive. However, in these type of situations, buying a hacked Switch, not for piracy, but for backing up your saves because Nintendo refuses to fix the problem, is always a good idea. To back up your saves. And I'm saying this for a reason and repeatedly again. Not for piracy, but to back up your game saves, just in case something like this happens. Or instead of buying a Switch like that, just go buy another Switch and then back up your saves onto that one. Because I'm telling you right now, there are people out there that has spent so many hours shiny hunting, making a living deck, and just enjoying their games and losing the Pokemon that they've bonded with. And now, all that time that you spent doing whatever it is that you want to do with your Pokemon, like shiny hunting and all that type of stuff, it's gone now. It's gone now because a multi-billion-dollar company that, mind you, that makes more money than the Star Wars franchise refused to test out their own hardware to make sure that this patch update is compatible with the other stuff that is capable of connecting with it, like Pokemon Go or just buying the DLC. And I've heard all the excuses, honestly, to why this happens because, they wouldn't release it in time for the anime and the merchandise. Well, here's a bit of a spoiler alert. This game released November 2022. The fucking anime, or the cartoon, I should say, doesn't release until April 15, 2023. Meaning they would have had extra 5 months to work out these fucking bugs. And the only logical reason I can come up with, because the previous excuses that the Pokemon community has given does not make sense. Especially with the merchandise release and the anime release, okay? The only thing that makes sense is that they wanted to release this game before the holiday comes in. And sadly, seeing this game the way it's still in the state it is, and they still haven't patched out the major problems with this game, I'm not surprised that they just said, screw it, send it out, Let's just get maximum profits. The fucking Pokemon community is so stupid, they're just gonna buy it anyway. And frankly, and I don't mean to be a jerk about this in any way or shape or form to be with you guys, but you guys deserve this. You cannot keep restraints on yourself on not buying a product. This is what happens. This is what happens when you just buy, and don't care about the repercussions. The Pokemon's as a series has gone down really bad, except for the anime. It's gotten better, to be honest with you guys. But the video game series, every fucking release, it gets worse and worse and worse. And all you guys do is just buy this. I'm pretty sure about a good 95% of the Pokemon community that bought this game has already gone out and bought the DLC. I will bet $100 right now that a lot of you have already gone out and bought the DLC. I would really love to be proven wrong, but I probably know for a fact because you're just mindless consumers. And you know, it really sucks. It really does. I used to love Pokemon, and every time it would come out, it would just be an enjoyable adventure to go around with new Pokemon and just have new adventures. But every time I see the Pokemon franchise now, I'm jaded. I'm just jaded. I'm just like, oh God, what's going to happen in this iteration? What bugs are we going to encounter? What bullshit they've done behind the scenes to make everything just absolutely worse. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys enjoy this type of content, please leave a like and comment in the comment section. It helps me in the algorithm. And if you want to see more of these type of videos, you know, that big red subscribe button is right there for you. But otherwise, thank you guys very much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, fam.